Good morning, children. So now I have come before to you to take up the revision part. With the help of question answers, we are going to learn about national liberation movements in the colonies. Already the chapter is done. Now let us revise for ourselves with the help of few questions. Now my first question is, what is the impact of? What is the impact of over extraction of oil in Nigeria? So you all know what happened in Nigeria, how it was colonized, what was the purpose and what they have done, everything we have done. Right. Now when we talk about the over extraction is over removal of oil from the seabeds, which has caused too much damage in Nigeria. Why they have done? Because see, it was under the colonial power and they wanted to extract more and more oil without taking any proper steps regarding, and they have extracted. That's, you all know, just because of what we wanted from oil, export it and get the capital, get the money out of it. So that's the reason they have done, and while doing this, children, they haven't taken any measures. And you all know oil is not soluble, so this caused damage to the environment, the ecosystem. Everything was at loss. Is it clear? Everything is at loss. And destruction of, first thing what happened, destruction of mangrove forest. So whatever is there, whichever forest nearby, because you need to extract it from seabeds, and see, oil is something which cannot be absorbed also by any of the resources. So what happened here, it has completely destroyed. So because over the soil, it was oil, and absorption of water could not be done, isn't it? So this caused destruction of mangroves, and it also destroyed completely the ecosystem, children. So you all are aware of ecosystem, which you have even learnt in bio. So when we talk about ecosystem, every human being or every living thing, comes in terms of this ecosystem. Each one start living with the help of the other. So when it comes to ecosystem, it is crops, it destroyed soil. Clear? It destroyed crops, it destroyed soil, it destroyed agriculture. Okay, it also even contaminated the water. Water contamination. So with this, what happened, children? When the water got contaminated, it not only destroyed the living things or living beings such as fish in the water, also it contaminated even the groundwater, which again caused the diseases like cancer and all. So this is how the impact of over extraction, what is required, more than that the oil was extracted from the seabeds in the country Nigeria, which was colonized. Okay, so when people wanted something, they don't think about what is going to be get affecting and all, children. So they started doing their own work, but when they sit back and see what's happening, this is the damage which has happened. Children, the food got contaminated, water got contaminated, which are the basic things, right? So this is how it affected a lot. Then the environmentalists fought for it and they stopped it. Am I clear to you all? Good. Right. Let us move back to our next question. So, my next question is, what was the first Nigerian political party? First Nigerian political party. Yes, we have learned about it. Why this party has come into force? What are all happening in Nigeria? To really, all the educationists or the educated people came across and they started fighting for their own freedom, and also what's happening in Nigeria. It was Herbert Macaulay. Okay, it was Herbert Macaulay founded the Nigerian National Democratic Party. Which party, children? Nigerian National Democratic Party in the year 1923. It's easy to remember for you all. It is Herbert Macaulay founded Nigerian National Democratic Party, NNDP. Okay, in short form it is NNDP in the year 1923. Is it clear? Everybody, the first, so when you write it in the form of answer, the first Nigerian political party founded by Herbert Macaulay in the year 1923, that was National Democratic Party. Is it clear? Right, good. Now let us move on to my next question. Question 3. This is regarding what is meant by Pan-Africanism. Now children, you all know what is Pan-Africanism, and you all know about Africa. Africa is a continent, it's not a country, which is bigger, wider in size when compared to a country. So what happened here is, this Pan-Africanism, this is an ideology, and this idea of uniting all the Africans throughout the globe is movement. With this idea, a movement has started called as Pan-Africanism to unite, that encouraged the solidarity of Africans worldwide. It encouraged the solidarity of all the Africans, apart from their caste, creed, everything, children, all the Africans throughout the world, to bring closer to each other, okay, to support each other, and it also formed a belief or a unity. It is in economic the unity in terms of it is also a unity in terms of social, economy, and this has become a belief, children, for all these Africans, who are in the world, throughout the world, and to unite them in terms of social, economic, and political way. So this is an ideology or a movement to bring all the Africans throughout the globe together and unite them in spite of their caste and creeds, to unite them in terms of social, economy, and political basis. Okay? Is it clear, children?